My nearly 60-year-old dad has fallen in with a bad crowd. My dad started going to the pub a lot more lately, and I was actually quite happy at first because it sounded like he'd finally made some new friends.
Whoa. Let me interject. So he's almost 60 years old and he's hanging out with a bad crowd?
Yeah, he's fallen in with a bad crowd.
What does that mean, though? Because
We'll
I
see.
almost kind of think this is a good thing, right?
He kept mentioning the boys like he's 22 again. There's one called Marcus who by all accounts sounds a bit rough. My dad says he's all right once you get to know him. Which
Don't
is
we
never
all need
made
one of
me
those
right.
friends? Don't we all need one of those?
Don't we all have one of those
Yeah.
friends? Or are one of those? No, just kidding. Anyway, recently my dad's been coming in late, like properly late. And a couple of times now, he's just casually said they all went egging after the pub.
Egging?
Egging, as in throwing eggs at houses. These are men in their late 50s.
I've never egged before.
I can't believe that.
I shit you. I was a better kid than you.
The first time I thought he was joking, but he fully doubled down and even started telling me which street they went to, like it was a normal hobby. Apparently, Marcus is usually the one suggesting it, which tracks because he sounds like a bad influence. What to do in this situation? Should I just let him enjoy his new friendship group? What if he gets arrested?
What if he gets arrested? What if he gets arrested? Straight up. I mean, he's not hurting anybody. He might piss off a couple neighbors because he's throwing eggs at their house, but he's not hurting anybody, right?
Right.
I don't know. I don't see the
I
harm.
think he's just blowing off steam, maybe, or just feeling young again, you know?
Yeah, that's what I think. That's-
So some people said, egging in this economy?
That's expensive.
That's funny. So there's a lot of comments about like probably a midlife crisis.
Yeah, it's
Not to be taken too seriously.
Yeah, I don't think it's to be taken too seriously. I really don't.
Somebody said at least he can't get pregnant.
That's true.
So funny. This is hilarious if real. If it were my dad, I'd probably be a bit concerned that he's losing it, but that's because egging houses and doing things like that would be so extremely far from something my dad would do.
Yeah.
What is your dad's personality like normally? Is he a jokester? You know, yeah, that's probably the crux of it, right? Is this like so far
Outside of the norm.
norm that
And it might be. It might be, but it's, I mean, things, I mean, he'll be doing worse things, right? I mean, I don't know. And then there's the thing here. He's the dad. He's not the kid. Who cares? Let him do his thing.
Freaking Marcus. I think it's so funny that he keeps shaming Marcus. Somebody said he's nearly 60. He deserves to get arrested for this BS.
Exactly.
Somebody else said, you're right. Charge that man with destruction of poultry.
Poultry.
Eggs. And then somebody else said, that's foul. Someone else said, don't get your feathers ruffled. So obviously a lot of chicken and egg jokes.
Yes.
Someone said,
Not
egg
so much.
exactly.
Eggs, exactly.
A few people said, I realize this is serious for you, but I couldn't help laughing. And I'm laughing too because I think it's not the worst thing he could be doing, I guess. He could be doing worse. But and he's 60. If he gets arrested, he can, I'm assuming, bail himself out.
Yeah,
Deal with the consequences.
You got credit when you're 60, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're in the UK based on the way that sounds. This person said, don't get too judgy. It will just push him away. Be there the second he falls. Keep having him participate in family events. A few people suggested, why don't you go have a drink with him?
Yeah.
No.
Loser.
Someone said,
He's
call
hanging
Marcus,
out with his dad.
call Marcus's mom and tell her that her son is a bad influence.
You're grounded.
Yeah, ground him. So that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I hope dad's okay.
Yeah, I hope dad's okay too. But I think let him do his thing. Let him live, you know.
Yeah.
Let him enjoy his life.
Yeah. For sure.
You know, we're getting older now, you know, and
we might go egging.
we might go egging.
I don't think we will.
Yeah. Right.
I don't like to waste
you know,
my eggs.
You know how I like to live. I like to live on the edge.
Shh, crazy. Okay. This is the wedding drama. I don't know that you're going to be that into it, but we'll see.
What do you mean? I love wedding dramas.
Oh. My mother asked me last night if she could wear her white wedding corset to my wedding.
Oh, a corset. Just is that what it does? I think.
Yeah, it's like a it ties.
Yeah, like
it lifts them all.
Pushes everything all up.
It does.
I might need one.
To get them up there. Hi all. Situation is as the title says. My mother approached me last night asking if she could wear her white wedding corset top to my wedding. Oh, and it was the corset top to her wedding dress.
Underneath, right?
No, it sounds like because some of them like tie
some
at
of
the
them
back.
are on the outside.
Yeah,
okay,
it's like a corset looking.
Is that normal? Them on the outside?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, the pristine white wedding top for her wedding gown that she wore on her wedding day. I said no, as that didn't make me feel comfortable and made me feel quite upset, and she immediately got quite angry and sad and didn't talk to me for the rest of the night.
Well, yeah, like on her side, I think like the fiance, soon to be wife, she's the main attraction, right? So I mean, she should be wearing that stuff. Is that kind of like
and so
that's kind of like her?
Most people shouldn't wear white like that.
Okay, so
you shouldn't wear white, and you probably shouldn't wear part of your wedding dress to the wedding.
Right? Yeah, because that takes away from her moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got it.
So she says, this isn't the first time my mother has done something like this. So kind of like what you're talking about. For my 21st birthday party, she wore one of my formal dresses that I wore years ago and made sure to let everyone know that she was fitting into my clothes from my youth. It was also quite booby. Quite booby. I'm really struggling with the idea that my mother is going to try and steal the limelight on my wedding day to my beautiful fiance. But I'm also stuck because they have volunteered to finance the reception.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's a bit of a sticky situation where I feel that she has a sense of entitlement to do what she wants, given that she's paying for a large portion of it. I'm honestly so over it at this point that I'm happy to just elope and never see anyone again.
Yeah, that sucks. She's between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, it's kind of sad to get to that point. For sure.
Man. Her mom got offended because she...
So this person said, which is my reaction, I'm sorry, but the phrase "it was quite booby" has me giggling uncontrollably. Me too. Fair. But now I want you to picture a nearly 60-year-old woman doing that.
Oh, I'm sure they look fine. Some people might say glorious.
Some people might. So it sounds
just somebody out there would.
This person said, I just gagged on my coffee at work. This is so inappropriate. She knows it. Just why? I mean, mothers who think that they rival their daughters in the looks department are very, very rare. Most look and act pretty pathetically, like the 60-year-old jock who's still talking about his massive football game 40 years later. Not a good look. Yeah,
not a good look.
I do think there's probably a lot of women who start, maybe just because they're aging and they want to feel good about themselves. And
it's kind of like with the man thing, the 60-year-old guy doing his thing. Is this really any different in some ways? Unless she's always been doing this.
It sounds like she's always kind of a little competitive almost with the daughter. Which is too bad.
Yeah. That's not...
So this person said, here's the thing. By taking her money, you've left yourself wide open for this kind of manipulative nonsense from a person you already know likes to pull this crap.
Yep.
So you can either fight her the whole way or give back the money and tell her to take a hike, or just decide to let her show off how idiotic she wants to be. What will not happen? She will not pull focus or upstage you unless you let her behavior upset you all day. No one is going to look at her and mistake her for the bride. No one is going to think she looks better than you do. People will be rolling their eyes at her and laughing behind her back. So you just need to choose your path and stick to it.
Preach it, brother.
I like
Preach
it. I like that. I like that. That's because it's the reality of it. She's trying to upstage her daughter, and it's not gonna. It's her wedding.
Like the fact that she's trying to do that is kind of concerning, though. Why would you even try to do that?
Yeah, that's too bad.
Weird.
Bad. Unfortunately, there are people in the world like that.
I know one.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I know who you're thinking about. Yeah. Okay, this is an interesting one. This is asking, would I be the a-hole?
Oh.
Would I be the a-hole if I set up my husband and his ex? So short version, and it's not that short. Well, it's a little short. Short version is my husband cheated on me with his ex-girlfriend. I found out and everything went downhill quickly. He said it was a mistake, blah, blah, blah. I did a lot of digging and learned that she did it intentionally and is also the reason I found out. I've never met this woman. I know who she is from what he's told me and unfortunately what I've seen. I hijacked my husband's socials, expecting her to pop back up, which she did last week. She spent a good 3 hours trying to convince him to leave me or have a secret relationship. Before anyone says it, I'm not staying, but I won't be leaving empty-handed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Another revenge one.
My husband has been a groveling mess. He's done a lot trying to prove I can trust him again, including saying he would tell her off if he ever saw her again. So would I be the a-hole if I orchestrated that confrontation before filing for divorce?
Hell no.
I didn't take his socials to set a trap for her.
Please film it.
Yeah,
Please
right.
film it.
Please take pictures. I didn't take his socials to set a trap for her. I did it because he said he made it clear to her they would never speak again, and I didn't believe him. Our marriage is his to respect, but her going out of her way to hurt a woman she's never met nor knows anything about rubs me in all the wrong ways. I never intended to go after her until it was made clear her actions were malicious.
I agree 100%, and I think she worded it perfectly.
Yeah. There's just some women like that in the world. You know?
I could think of one.
That's the same one we were just thinking about, right?
Same exact one.
That's too bad. This response says, there will be those who say be the bigger person and those who say be the bigger problem. I am the latter. And then somebody else said,
I love her.
Somebody else said, you could be part of the problem or part of the solution. I want to be the whole problem.
I love it, man. I love it. I want to be the whole problem.
The whole problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes being the bigger problem is the better solution. I like the way you think. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's
that was
hilarious.
Awesome. That was hilarious.
A lot of people say not the a-hole. Do it.
Yeah, I say do it. Do it.
Yeah. Crazy how they cheat and then cry about it as if they're the victim. Then they try to prove themselves it was a mistake, only for you to find out more after.
How about this? Don't do it.
The cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good point. But I think they should do the revenge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm an advocate of that. I fully endorse that, by the way.
Although some people said don't stoop to their level. Okay. But if you do stoop, do it with all your wrath and creativity.
Yes. As you can tell, we're not.
Oh, we're not being very mature about this.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
Hilarious. Some people are saying it's unhealthy. It's a waste of energy. Those are probably very good, valid opinions.
Sure. They are.
But they don't call us the judgy couple for nothing.
Yeah. Come on. Yes, we are the judgy couple. And we're being straight up. We think she should go full force on this.
Full force.
Yes.
But carefully, because I wouldn't want her to get into trouble. Although if it was like a family member of mine, I'd probably be like, no, let's chill out. Like, let's not do it. Yeah. Because you do worry about, like, I don't want her to get in trouble.
Retaliation of some sort.
So realistically, it's probably not the best bet, but
yeah,
kind of.
But it's funny.
What kind of karma, right? Like, or you just want that to happen naturally.
I know. Is it the right thing to do? Probably not. But is it entertaining? Oh, speaking of entertaining, so yeah, as you know, we are the judgy couple, right? And we're talking about these type of situations, and we agree with her wanting to do her thing. But we watch a lot of reality TV. And
we do. So tell us if you want us to chat about that.
Yeah, let us know.
We're judgy about them too. We have opinions. Yeah. We have lots of opinions.
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, what are we watching from Down Under?
Yeah. Below Deck.
From Down Under.
From Down Under. Thunder from Down Under.
Thunder from Down Under. What am I thinking of?
I know what you're thinking of.
Okay, this is over. We're out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.